What's up, guys? Welcome to our first video podcast.
Yay, guys!
What that means is we're going to be producing podcasts and at the same time doing video versions of them. So
More like a video podcast, you mean?
yeah, more like a video podcast.
Yeah.
So we'll be putting a link to the audio version of this video podcast so that you can listen to it just in case you don't want to watch the video.
Through this video podcast, we're going to be talking about faith and lifestyle. So wait, this couch is going to be warmed up by so many people talking about different things, really life, money, name it, business, startups, everything is going to be discussed and we are excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a candid couch. We are
Candid.
going to have
Candid. Ooh, you people, you do not know what just hit you.
Yeah. So anyone that is listening, please stay plugged in.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about 10 things. 5 from Victoria, 5 from me. 10 things I wish my 18-year-old self knew.
Yeah. Clearly, guys, we're not very old, but there's that stuff that you wish you knew when you were,
True.
when you were just adulting. I mean, at 18 years, you have all these dreams, all this life ahead of you, and you're thinking, oh my God, what a journey that awaits me. But now that you've gone ahead of that, I'm assuming, because given our analytics, we know that we share usually the highest audience is 25 to 35.
Yeah, 35, 34 there.
Yeah. So we are assuming that you who's watching this, you're slightly above 18.
Above 18, you're
Yeah.
past that age. Or if you're fortunate enough and you're listening really,
Early,
or
yeah.
watching,
Yeah.
and you're younger, well, it's a very good
Yeah.
opportunity.
Exactly, because you will not fuss over some of the things that we fussed over,
Yeah.
things that really gave us sleepless nights. Anyways, I think we should delve in.
All right. My first one is in line with finances. So,
Why are you sounding all professional? What's it about finances? Say money.
well, okay, yeah, money.
What is it about money?
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
This may be a bit ashaming for me to say that I've just started understanding how finances work.
Come clean.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Spill all your confessions.
Yeah, and let me say like maybe in the past 2 years is when I've started understanding how money works.
Yeah.
Not that I never knew what it is used to do. I used to spend it, of course.
Exactly.
But the aspect of saving and investing,
Yeah.
if I was 18 years old, I would have started there and then really do the savings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think the first thing that I would have told, I wish my 18-year-old self knew,
Yeah.
is in line with money. That they would have started saving and investing, however little the amount would have been.
But why are you stealing my notes?
What do you mean?
This guy's first realization was supposed to be, or at least what I had from his notes was in line with investment. And the savings thing, interestingly, is on my part. So let me tell you guys about saving, because it's actually a point in one of my 5 that I wish I knew when I was a little bit younger. It's a thing about saving. Right now that you go through all these masterminds, you're a little bit more enlightened.
True.
You're thinking, well, I can actually save. But you guys, with the pocket money and all the stuff that we received when we were younger, that small money that we
The
used to get,
allowances.
it was actually possible to save.
True, very, very
Come
true.
to think of it, it was possible to save. I actually remember recently I was telling Samuel, my husband here, that when I was in senior 5, our entrepreneurship, senior 4, senior 5, somewhere along there, our entrepreneurship class tutor was telling us that, guys, Wumeme is selling shares at 1,000 shillings.
Wow.
And in my mind, I was thinking, shares, buy now, for
How many
who?
years were
For
that?
what?
How many years back? Like in
Why are we
2000?
disclosing my age online?
No, of course we can't tell the age by knowing how far the year was.
No. There are some math people here. They can calculate my things.
Okay.
So anyway, Yeah, but like I was like, shares for who? But then this was a guy who was looking out for us. And imagine if I had been wiser. Yeah, if I had some savings, then I would have actually managed to buy myself
Yeah,
shares. And we
true.
all know that Umeme is doing quite great right
Yeah,
now
a lot.
in this
It's doing
economy.
really well,
Yeah, so really that's the thing about money. And so guys, he stole my one other point. So just know we are now at 4.
Yeah, maybe just before we
Yes.
continue on the second one, I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about, again, in terms of money.
Yeah.
So when I had finally made the decision to propose to Vicky,
Okay.
we were at a camp retreat and God told me, you know what, you're supposed to get married in this specific year.
Yeah.
Now, again, if I had chosen to align myself to what God had told me, I would have started saving up and planning. Of course, getting ready to get married, you have to have money set aside.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to do the functions, buy the suits and all that stuff. But again, I never heed that instruction to start saving up
Saving the
money,
money.
for the functions to come. Yeah. So that I just thought that I could put that across.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You thought that the money, you're going to wake up and
Miraculously
get a
appear.
deal
Yeah.
and just hit the jackpot.
Yeah,
just
jackpot
like that.
to sort the wedding,
Oh.
and then the following things will be taken care
You
of.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Guys, this guy took a chance on me. He took a chance on me. Anyhow, I think for me, one of those things that I wish I knew,
That's number 2.
it would be, yeah, that's number 2 for me, since our both number 1 has been shared in line with money. It's the fact that I should have sucked the heck out of every moment. I should have lived in the moment. I mean, you get so taken up by the small things when you're younger. You're thinking about silly things, really. But living in the moment in a sense of sharing with people, talking to people, like enjoying people fully. Because, guys, the few years I've gone through, my most painful realization has been that people actually pass on.
Sure.
People die. So if I were to go back to my 18-year-old person, I would have, for every person, for every relationship, for every friendship I would have had, I think I would have sucked the life out of it. Laugh harder, play harder, eat some more with those people, celebrate them, cry with them. Because some of those really good friendships, we see that people actually go to be with the Lord. So for me, I think I would have more meaningful moments with people. Yeah. And so that made me think of the psalm that David writes that teach us how to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. You know, when you know that you, like, today is your last day, you will live it out. You understand?
Wow.
You live like every day is your very last. So, of course, now that I'm older, I know that you get busier.
Yeah,
Schedules,
you do
life
that.
is running. So you realize that when you have a chance to meet wonderful people, do wonderful things with them.
Amazing.
And enjoy the moment. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my number 2.
Number two,
Yeah.
2, which is live in the moment.
Live in the moment
What
with
would
the
have-
people.
All right.
Yeah, because they don't have forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
My number 2 would be different from yours. It would be in line with business.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about business?
So as we are preparing for this podcast, the
Oh.
video podcast,
Yeah.
I was asking, we really went to the same school. Okay, for the last years of my high school, I met Vicky in high school.
Yeah.
I was asking her the time that I left high school. Wow, it has been really long that I don't even remember that time I
He's
left.
an old guy. Yes.
It's a
with a
shame.
young girl.
Wow. Anyway. Yeah, so I was asking the time that I left, and then I realized that I have been doing photography for 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years,
It's
guys.
8 years. But can I tell you something that is very funny?
Please kill us. Kill our viewers.
Apart from 2020,
Yeah.
the year that has been really funny because of COVID,
Yeah.
I had not set aside money to look at that income stream as a business.
In other words, you had nothing to show for your 8 years of photography.
In other words, I was eating the money.
Friends, this
Yeah.
right here is the thing that you should not do if you're 18 years.
No, this is a funny thing. The funny thing, okay, maybe someone that is out there that is 18 years old will be saying, me, I'm not yet ready to start working.
Okay.
But let's put it in an aspect of you're earning money.
Yes.
Right?
You are.
So
because you for the 18 years, I understand that you were actually earning money.
True.
This guy has never applied for a job, friends. He does not understand it when overnight I'm here busy writing, updating my
CVs,
resume, my
what?
CVs. He does not understand that language. So he's been quite fortunate with work.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate that the business was not properly handled.
It wasn't actually a business. For the start, you know these things of being passionate about something.
Passion was driving you.
Passion
You like
for photography.
Yeah.
And then I named the business. Okay, it wasn't even business. I named the entity or that idea of the income stream.
Okay.
Samuel Elvis Photography.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, under me. Like as if I'm going to really be the only person who's taking the photos. Or better yet, do the videos. I had not created the systems.
Yeah.
Systems to move from myself as the business being about me.
Yeah.
From being about me to actually employing other people. So for all the 8 years, I was making the money, eating it. Not even investing in assets. Like cameras, equipment. I've just gotten to do those things currently. That I now have gear that I can say is mine and all that stuff. So the second thing I wish I had told my 18-year-old self is to use every skill that brings in money to create a system around it. Like if I know photography, I create a system around it to separate money that comes in from money that needs to be saved up. Like profits. In our church where we go, we've been taught a system of 10% goes to God. God is always a partner in any business that you're running. Then 20% is saved for profits, for future investments, and then you can live on the 70% that is expenses.
Absolutely. It's what's it called?
Oh, the equation.
Yes, the equation. Oh, guys, mathematics. It's here to haunt me even in my old age. No.
Yeah, the equation is income minus profits equals expenses.
My best part, clearly.
Yeah. Actually, in a business, it would be revenue. Revenue minus profit equals expense.
Expenses,
Yeah, so I think...
You'd manage businesses better.
No, I would create systems.
You'd create systems.
I would create systems to avoid eating all the money thinking that it's mine.
It's your money.
Yeah. Look at the business as a person. So what would your third one be? We on the third one?
Yeah, we are actually on the third one. If I were to go back in time, I would have a totally different perspective about employment.
How? What do you mean?
Oh my God.
You don't want to go to work?
Guys. No. I think throughout the entire time we are raised, you're taught, not your thinking. You're taught by your parents or by your guardians. Be the best you can be in school, then finally be employed by someone. The goal is actually to take you through school so that you may be employed by someone. So you just go through the entire system, cramming, trying to pass by every hurdle that you might find so that one day you're actually employable. The goal being employable, you need to pass exams so that one day you have that small desk in a certain corner so that you can wait to be paid once a month. How painful, guys.
And also get promoted.
And also just wait at their mercy. Maybe have you promoted. So I'm not trying to throw shade to the people that are employed because I am actually employed. My dear bosses, please understand.
If you're watching this video or listening
please
to the podcast,
just have mercy.
We are just sharing what we would have told our 18-year-old self.
I like the pressure was, it's not a bad thing to get a job or to do a job. It's a good thing. We all need to actually go through that to understand how to properly manage our businesses. You get. So it's it's just that the perspective that I had then, it was a thing of, if I do not get a job, if I do not pass an interview, if I don't work at someone's entity, company, that's employment. If I'm not employable, then I'm a failure. Yeah, you'd automatically be a failure. So really, that perspective, if I knew better then, I would not put myself on that pressure, because business guys are out there winning, and they are winning large. So yes, that was a really wrong perspective
Actually,
of me to have about employment, because my first job was very disappointing.
but it was still a job.
It was an amazing opportunity, but it was, man, we worked.
Yeah, but
We actually did work. So for employment, no.
you gotta put in the work.
You need to actually work. It's a good thing for even the business, because you've run businesses all your life. You've run businesses all your life, and yes, you need to put in the work. It's just the thing of, if I do not go through a job, then I'm a failure.
Yeah.
So it's a
like how the system has been created.
Yeah.
You've been raised to study, get a good job, get married, proper house, have children, then the cycle continues.
Then die.
Yeah,
How
then
sad.
die, really. But actually, as you are speaking, I remembered the book of Cash Flow Quadrant.
Yes.
That different people are designed in a different way. And there may be people who have different opinions, please.
Yes.
But really, I don't mean to offend anyone. But I shared some time back with you, and I was like, I don't see myself really writing a CV and going to apply for a job. It's weird. But then I remembered what they were saying in that book.
Yeah.
Different people grow up like in a way that they are designed to be in different quadrants.
Yeah.
You get it,
Yeah.
like employment.
Okay.
Yeah. Self-employment, business, and investment. Some are on the side of employment and self-employment. Then others are on business and investment.
Okay.
You get it? So when people come up in a way of me, I find it weird if I don't pass through a system of being employed. That is how they are.
Yes.
You get it? And then they start that category of being self-employed. But they find it so hard to go into the business ownership quadrant and investment, because it's so hard to adjust to.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but it's hard to
For
adjust
them to adjust, to even recalibrate their mind to think that, you know what, I can snap out of my daily routine of going to my job and then just suddenly hope that I'll make it in the business world.
Yeah, true.
It's really deep waters. It's a big adjustment.
Yeah, so, okay, we were just digressing, but anyway, I hope it really helped.
It definitely did.
So that's the thing that really got me thinking about the thing for employment that you are saying.
Yeah.